Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble Session. It feels like it's been forever since I have filmed one of these Ramble Sessions, and life has just been really busy around here lately. And I've been working on a lot of different projects. So, just wanted to come on and share some of those projects with you. It feels like it's been forever since I have filmed a Ramble Session, and mostly because we've had guests in our house. It has been, I guess, overtime is what I call it, but it's not really overtime anyway. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, you know that a few times a year, my husband and his parents work overtime. And so that frees me up for a lot of extra time in my life because they're gone at work. But the reason I haven't been able to film lately is because sometimes one or the other of my in-laws will be working and the other one won't be working. So they're usually in the room right behind me. So I don't usually film when they are here. But I'm glad to be back, and I am so hoping that I am going to be able to get back to regular scheduled programming at some point very soon. So let's get started. I've got a lot to share with you today. And yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. And welcome to all of my new subscribers. I want to welcome you. Thank you for coming on over and checking out my channel. And yeah, I appreciate it very much. So let's get started on the things I've been working on. So this is my Fauxbonichi. If you're new to my channel, this is the whole reason I started my YouTube channel was because of the Fauxbonichi, I'm sorry. A Fauxbonichi is just a way of creative daily journaling, if you didn't know. This is my book here. I make it out of a simple composition book. And this lovely graphic, I've said so many times since you guys have seen this book, was sent to me by the lovely Danny B, and I will link her channel below. She has some wonderful, wonderful videos on her YouTube channel. Love her to bits. She's a sweetheart. So this book here is let me think. I haven't labeled it yet. Usually I label it on the spine. Why don't we just look inside, shall we? Okay, September. This is my September-October book. And interestingly enough, let me center this. There we go. Usually my pages look like this. I call them my colorful hot mess pages. I color in the backgrounds. I use a lot of different clip art. Use a lot of different things on these pages. But in the month of October, I've just simplified, and what I've done is taken just some simple, what are they called, magazine clippings, and put them in the center, maybe a couple of flip throughs here and there, not too many, and I've just journaled about my day, So by doing it this way, and a lot more simple, see, here's my, just a simple clipping that I happen to enjoy, and then journaling around it. Anyway, by doing it this way, I've been able to have a lot more free time on my hands because doing the pages like this, it only takes me 10 minutes to come in here and fill the page out for the daily entry. I do intend on getting back to my colorful hot mess because that is what I'm used to. That's what I enjoy, but it does take longer to do it that way. We'll see what happens in the month of November. I'm currently gluing my book right now for my November-December book. And I do have a tutorial if you're interested, again, for my new subscribers, if you're interested in how I do my Fauxbonichis or how I alter my books, I have tutorials in my playlist for that. So I will go ahead and link that playlist if you're interested in seeing that. So there we go. Next on... oops, sorry for the glare. Oh gosh, more glare. Okay, sorry, can't handle that. Or can't help that. This is my jot journal. And I got interested in doing this at this past spring. And I learned this or was inspired by Pramita, and I will put her link below. I love this so much. So I started this back in May. And this is what it looks like. A lot of you have seen it. I think I have a playlist for my jot journal. And so anyhow, this book is just filled with memories and funness and a bunch of yummy, yummy goodness. And so, yeah, that's how that is. And I love doing this. This is where I am currently. So I'm almost caught up. I have to do this past weekends, and this is this week right here. So yeah, so I've been working on that, getting caught up on that, and that's been super fun. And I'm so looking forward to continuing to do it. Here's what the top looks like. So this is starting from May and going until present. And I think that this is a happy planner. It's undated, and I do believe it was the 18-month planner. And I intend on getting another one and doing the same thing next year because it is so much fun. It is different. The jot journal is different from my Fauxbonichi because in here I just put little jottings of what's been going on in the day. Sometimes the things that are in this journal are not in my Fauxbonichi and vice versa. Some of the things that are in my Fauxbonichi are not in here. So I've been working on that. This is something else I've had time to work on finally. This book right here is a lovely, like, Midori style. It's a, what's it called? Like a faux dory, right? And it's hardbound. Okay, it's hard. And it was made by a lovely subscriber, Kathy Cadile, and she has her own YouTube channel as well. She makes beautiful junk journals and beautiful books, and I will link her channel below as well. There'll be a lot of links in this as per usual. Sharing is caring, you know, and if I get something from somebody or I get inspired by somebody, then the least I can do is share their links below so that y'all can go over there and get inspiration and encouragement from them as well. So this book here holds my summer vacation travel journal, and I've been having so much fun working on this. This journal, or this like faux dory, it holds 2 signatures in it. And I've been having so much fun with this, writing about our adventures on our summer vacation that we took this year. So lots of pictures, lots of ephemera, maps, places, pictures, everything. Oh, it's been so much fun to work on, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So I can't wait till that's done, and I can look back on that and just reminisce about our lovely summer vacation. So I need to continue working on that. Let's see what else. I'm going to give you a quick gander. I'm not going to go into it because it is a gift for somebody, but I'll do a flyby, okay? Ready? Flyby, 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 flyby. Okay. Yep, there you go. Okay, so yes, I was making those and got those all completed, and they were super fun to make. So they're just little journals. And what else? Oh, I have to put in one of the journals. These are some tags that I made. They are so cute. I was at the Dollar Tree, sorry for the glare, the other day with my daughter, and I saw these flashcards, right? And they are just adorable. They have these cute images like Christmas. They're Christmas themed, but all these super duper cute images on these cards. And they're just like the perfect size for journaling cards or, tags, journaling spots, all that kind of stuff. On the back, they all look the same. And so what I've done is used this side for the image, and then all I simply did was with my tiny attacher, I put on some Christmas ribbon, just, to make it a tag. And then on the back, I either put graph paper so that when the recipient gets it, they can write their journaling on it. Or, there's another one with graph paper. Oh, another one with graph paper. There. And then on some of them, I just put pretty scrapbook paper. So they can either put a picture on here or whatever they want to do. So that has been super fun to do also, and super duper easy. I just attach the ribbons with my tiny attacher, but you could easily use a regular stapler, or you could even poke a hole in the top and thread your yarn through or thread your fibers through. So just a really cute idea for journaling cards, and they're just the perfect size. So I had a lot of fun making those. Let's see what else. I've got so much stuff on my desk. Oh, I showed you guys this little book. I'll bring it up so you can see it because it's only 3 by 3. Okay, 3 inches by 3 inch square. I bound it using these little rings. And this is my vintage glue book and pages book. I had told you a few weeks ago, I think it was, that I joined a Facebook group, and of course I'll leave the link below. It's a very sweet group with sweet people in it, and they are doing beautiful, beautiful collage work. So the lady who runs it, Marguerite, she puts out these prompts, right? And so you go through the list, you go through your little bit boxes, and you find bits to make a collage. And it's been a lot of fun. Now this, I think I put a bunch of pages in here. You've seen most of these. I got up to, let me bring it up here. I love that one so much. I don't know why. It just really appeals to me. I love neutral colors. Anyway, with like little pops of color, red in this case. There's one. And then this was my last one. Super cute. And then I kind of got stuck on the page 6. So I haven't worked in this in about 2 weeks. And so number 6 will go here. And then I need to print out my little cards for 7 through 12 and then on through that so I can have them all on my book. And when I'm ready to sit down and make my collage, then I can do that. Oh, I also wanted to mention too, what I did as well. And I actually learned this idea from Crafty Hodges. I will, of course, you know it, link her below. I learned to do this from Joanne. And what this is it is a 3 by 3 frame, okay? And you can make them any size you want. What I use them for, let me just get a magazine, right? Okay. I use this at times to do my collages, whether they're in this 3 by 3 book or they're in a larger, a larger collage journal, okay? So you take this frame, for instance, and you can move it around your page in different areas. And if you like the way that looks like that, you can mark it and then just cut out that image to fit into your book. And you can make these frames any size you want. You know, if this "you are pre-approved" sign wasn't there, you know, maybe I would like, you know, this right here. So you can go through, and this might not be a good magazine, I don't know, but you know, you can go through here and just see if something would fit nicely on your collage page. And it's a wonderful idea to get an idea of what is going to be in that frame, you know? I hope that made some semblance of sense. Anyway, it's a cute idea and I love it. And so yeah, it does make working on, sorry for the reach, working on your collage journals a lot easier when you can see exactly what you want to do for your background or whatever the case is. And then of course you have your little bit boxes where you have your little bits that you put in. So I had this little butterfly here. This is like a tiny little bowl of jelly beans that I kind of stuck in. I actually cut part of this bird bath. So I stuck it inside sort of the bird bath and then decorated around it according to the list of prompts that we had. So that's been super fun. So I've been working on that. Well, I haven't been working on that in like 2 weeks. I need to get back to it because I was a little stuck on the last one. So I will continue to work on that. Then I have been bitten by the crochet bug. Oh my goodness. Okay. I've never crocheted in my life. I just taught myself again 2 weeks ago, I think, how to crochet. And I did it through the wonderful world of YouTube. if you want to learn anything, just about anything, you can find it on YouTube. So at the beginning of the year, I had won a giveaway from a sweet Facebook friend, and she gifted me a set of crochet hooks. Now, this is going to be a throw blanket I'm making, and this hook is an H hook. I don't know if you can see that or not. Sorry. It says H or 8, 5mm. So that's what I've been using to make this blanket. And these are all just straight double crochet stitches, okay? This has been super duper fun for me to do. It is so relaxing and so much fun. And I can just sit and watch perhaps a show on Netflix or watch a YouTube show and work on this. And I love it. I've been using Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and I've learned so much along the way. Again, this is the first thing I've ever done, really. I mean, aside from like practice swatches when I tried to do it at the beginning of the year. And yeah, the more you do it, the easier it does become. Although for me, it was not easy to learn how to do it. But I did watch, who did I watch? I watched on YouTube someone called Crochet Guru. I'll leave the link below. She hasn't been very active, I don't think, in like the last year. But if you're a beginner in crocheting, her videos are very easy to watch and to follow along with. And so, yeah, I'm excited. And this is going to be a throw for my couch. And yeah, like I said, I've learned so much along the way, like it's not even funny, okay? So I started out here at the bottom with this beautiful variegated, I think that's what it's called, yarn. Well, I only had one skein of it, and you know, like who knew it takes like 50 skeins of yarn to make anything worthwhile, okay? Yeah, I didn't know that. And I'm kind of doing this, I'm flying by the seat of my pants with this because I'm not following patterns. It's like, if I need to learn something new, I just go back to the Crochet Guru. Like, for instance, how to change colors. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm at the end of the row. What do? I want to change colors. I go to her video, I watch the video, and I change colors. So then when I started out with this variegated yarn, I only had, like I said, I only had one skein of it. So I thought, oh my, I'm going to need to go back and get another skein of yarn. Again, little did I know it takes a lot of yarn to make a blanket or a throw or whatever. So I went back to the store, and of course they didn't have it. I went to 3 different stores and could not find this particular yarn. And it was Red Heart yarn, but I couldn't find it in this color pattern. So I had to go to plan B. So I went to the store and I got a brown one, and I got this blue color one, this turquoisey color one. So then I was talking to my sweet friend Jerry Bellini on FaceTime. We FaceTime, I don't know, sometimes once a week. And I love her to bits, and she has a YouTube channel. I will link her below, of course. And she also has a Facebook page, and she does recycled art. It's super duper cool, okay? And like on her Facebook page, she has a lot of subscribers that are just doing beautiful work over there. And she, of course, does beautiful work. So check her out if you're interested in that. Back to the crocheting. When I was showing her what I was doing with this, and I told her, oh yeah, I went in, I got one more skein of the brown and one skein of this blue, and I'm just gonna stripe it, you know, and we'll see how it goes from there. Her suggestion, because she does crochet, was you might want to get a third color. And how many skeins did you get? I said, oh, I got one of the brown, one of the blue. She says, oh honey, you're gonna need more than that. So back to the store I went, and I got more of the brown, more of the blue, and then I also added this tan color in, and I am loving it. And she also suggested to me that I vary or randomize the stripes, you know, so that's what I've done. You know, I've done so many rows of the blue, and then 2 rows of the brown, and then so many rows of this, and then 1 row of the blue, and it's just random. And this blanket, it's like 5 1/3 feet wide, And well, it's like a throw, I guess, for the couch. And then it's gonna have to be like probably 6 feet long, because in my house we all have the tall gene, and yeah, I live amongst giants. So my husband is like 6'3", my daughter is like 5'9", and my son is 6'4" and still growing. So yeah. So I've been working on this. It's been like 2 weeks and I'm loving it. It's just so much fun. So yeah, I encourage you, if you want to learn how to crochet, just hit up YouTube and just type in crochet for beginners. It is so relaxing. Let me warn you though, your arm is going to smart for a few days after you've done like hours of this at a time. So take breaks and do a little bit at a time. My arm is fine now, but again, I am loving it. It is so relaxing and I cannot wait to do more once I finish this one. And I've already anticipated my next project. I went and got some lovely like baby colored yarn, because my ultimate goal is of course to learn more stitches than just the double crochet. What I want to do is make baby blankets to take to the hospital for the little preemies. I would love to do that. I love making things. That's what I like doing. I like making things and I like giving them away. So that is another big thing that's been going on. I can't wait till this is done. It's so like soft and even though we live in Florida, we don't have much use for Afghans and things like that. However, this morning I woke up to 50 degrees outside, or it was like in the low 50s. So it was pretty darn cold for here. I know y'all up north are laughing at me, but yeah, I'm used to hot. So anyway, so that's the story on the crochet bug that has now caught my attention. Then this weekend, I decided to make a little quilt, and it is actually, let me go this way. It's twice this size. It is a table runner. This is just a little thing I put on here. It's a little charm. It says made with love that I sewed on there. And it is just a table runner, and the size is 46 inches long by 13.5 inches wide. And it's just a very simple patchwork block quilt that I did not hand quilt or anything, but I just simply tied off with little, if you can see that, see the little ties there in all the corners. So I did this, and again, it is gonna go to a recipient, and I hope that she enjoys it very much. I did it in spring colors because a while back, I had purchased all of these pre-cut squares off of Amazon. And they're 4-inch squares already, pre-cut. That's what it means, Elizabeth. And I had originally got them for another project, but when I received them, they were not big enough for that project. So they've been sitting in my closet staring at me, and I thought, what can I make with them? And I thought, I haven't quilted in quite a long time, ever since I helped my daughter with her last quilt. And I enjoy quilting quite a lot. Excuse me, here's Fred. Gosh darn it, I thought I'd make it through an entire video without him. Oh, I was hoping for too much. So anywho, my daughter enjoys quilting. She's made a few in her life, and I've helped her along. And she usually makes them bigger, like throw size or even bed size, like twin size, things like that. That is a whole lot of work. And I like working on smaller projects. So that's why I decided to do this. I had the fabric. I wanted to make something for a dear friend. And so this is what I came up with. On the back here is just pink for the back. And it's for springtime, It's just a springtime table runner if she chooses to use it that way. And I had a lot of fun making it. I wish I had like fall colored fabric or Christmas colored fabric, because I would love to just make a whole load of these. They're super fun to make and really quick and easy. I think it took, over the course of like 2 days I made this. And yeah, I love it. I was going to hand quilt it, but hand quilting takes a very long time, and I want to get this sent out, so I didn't have the time to hand quilt it. Now, I have hand quilted in the past, so I wanted to just show you this little nugget. This is my son's baby blanket. And I had made this is in the pattern of the bow tie, and it's a crib blanket. And I hand quilted each of these 5 sections. And can I tell you what? It took me 2 years to complete this quilt. And yeah, it was supposed to be for my son's baby crib, and yeah, it turned out to be a toddler blanket. So anyhow, and the back just looks like that. But I love this quilt. It's one of my favorite quilts I've ever made. And yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you just because I was thinking about it. And yeah, I love doing this. So yeah, it's like I hand quilted all of these things here, but I just don't have time to hand quilt right now. So anywho, that is or are all of the things that I have been working on. I can't think of anything else. Let me think. No, that's about it. So I'll leave you looking at this pretty little table runner. Well, I think it's pretty anyway. And I'll leave you there. And I will thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And yeah. Oh, I did want to mention too, some of the videos that I need to do for you guys, because you've been asking about them, are some more shout out videos. And I will be doing that it'll probably air next week, I think. I think what I'm going to start doing is at the end of each of my Fauxbonichi books, each of my books holds 2 months. So at the end of that 2-month period, I will make a list of some of the YouTube channels that have inspired me through those 2 months, perhaps some new channels that I've been introduced to, and that sort of thing, so that I can then send you over to their channels and where you can get inspiration as well. So I need to work on that. I've also been getting a lot of requests for the zines, to show you all my zines that I have collected over, the summer. So yeah, I will be doing that coming up here shortly as well. So I'm still going to be doing these, what I call ramble sessions. I will still be doing my flips because I will always have flips to do. And then a few other little things peppered in here and there for your enjoyment. So this has possibly been my longest video, and thank you for enduring. Thank you again for sharing your time with me. As always, if you like what you see, go ahead and click the like button, go ahead and subscribe, and yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week, and I will catch you next time. Thanks.